Good afternoon, people. This is Big Red Truck, and I'm coming to you live. Alright, here's me gonna talk about today. My first day at Air Capital. And I'm about to be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna sit there and tell y'all everything, alright? So stay tuned. Y'all may want to hear all this, y'all. Especially if you're thinking about joining this company. Stay tuned. Alright, here's what I want to say about Air Capital real quick. This company is an amazing company. I would recommend anybody to work here. I mean, the people here are so nice. I can't brag enough on this company. Yes, it may be my first day. And I know I'm going to get a lot of crap over that. Oh, it's your first day. You ain't got much to say about it. Well, I'll tell you what. I have been in this industry long enough to realize when I have found somebody I would want to stick with. And I will be the first to say, wow, this is how a company, this is how a driver should be treated, and this is how a company should be run. And I can't say that enough. I mean, I'm getting paid for everything. I don't understand it. I mean, how, I didn't know these companies existed anymore, to be honest with you. I didn't know they existed. I mean, how was I supposed to know that a company who takes care of their drivers the way this company does, it still exists? I've worked for so many shitty carriers that, I mean, knowing what's good anymore is nearly impossible. Now, I will say this. There is one thing that I don't particularly like, and I'm going to go through with that with y'all. The one thing I don't particularly like is these Freightliner Cascadias. I'm not a huge fan of them, to be honest with y'all. I mean, they're an alright truck. They're a great, they're a pretty damn good truck. I mean, they wouldn't have been doing this, Freightliner wouldn't be making these trucks for so long if they weren't doing something right. But there is one thing I have to say. That is that the way the truck is laid out, here, let me show y'all. I like how everything is laid out right here, like, with all the buttons and how the dash and everything is laid out. I like that, but I'm still getting to know you freight shakers. I haven't driven very many Freightliners. Besides just one time, this is probably the first time. I drove a Freightliner once for a guy that couldn't back into a hole at Trans Am. That's it. I haven't driven very many Freightliners, and I will say this: the layout is a lot different than the T680 than the Kenworth. I mean, I do love where the air buttons are. That is actually really nice. I love where the air buttons are located, because the air buttons on the 680 were located in a way, really kind of a pain in the ass for the driver to pull. I didn't like them being way down here to pull. I like them, as soon as I let my hand off the wheel, I can pull them. I like that. I like the headlight knobs. I do like that, where everything's located on there. But I mean, just where, I wish now I may not have found them yet, I don't know, but I cannot seem to find the damn light to turn on the sleeper lights back here. I have to do it from back here. I haven't found that light yet, or that switch yet, if it even exists on this truck. But and there is something else I gotta say about Freightliner. Man, these damn trucks will turn on a dime. This thing whips around a yard like a badass, and I love it. But going back to the company, going back to Air Capital, they treat their drivers like people here. You're not a number, and I respect that highly. It's really actually hard to find. So, finding that is awesome. The pay here is great. The benefits, great. The trucks, great. I will be getting a manual here soon. They're waiting on the other one to come back. I'll be getting an international. That's the truck I'll be driving after I get out of this truck here in a little bit. But the reason why I'm in this truck, just to let y'all know, so y'all don't get upset, the reason why I'm in this Freightliner Cascadia is the international hasn't come in yet. Another driver is currently driving it, and he's going to get an automatic, so I'll be getting a manual. But that's the reason why I'm not in the manual truck yet. What else? I'm hauling right now for Amazon. I'll be hauling to Michigan, and I'm going to keep y'all in the loop and everything on this company. Because as of right now, I will recommend this company to anybody. When I came to orientation, I was treated like a human. I wasn't a number to them. And I was the only person in the orientation class. I mean, let me give you a little insight about this company. They have 95 total trucks as of right now. 120 total employees. They currently run International ProStars and Freightliner Cascadias. Alright? We haul dry van freight. Right now I'm picking up a load from Amazon, or from Coleman, going to Amazon. As of right now, I'm getting paid great. They also have a $200 cash advance. Yeah. And they're not too far out of reach to help you if you're in the need of help, all right? How many carriers, trucking companies can you say take you out to eat on orientation? Most of them provide you something to eat. They don't take you, your happy butt, out to a restaurant and get to talk to you and meet you and, learn about you and everything. You don't see that anymore. That's nothing you see. The trucking industry is not like it used to be. We all know this. But their pay is great. Their benefits are great. They're great. I love everything about them so far. Compared to Trans Am, they're a whole different company. Speaking of which, I've had so many. This is actually for you guys out here. I've had several comments asking, why'd you leave? One person said, why'd you leave Trans Am? You're afraid to, spending too much time home? Let me explain myself real quick. I didn't want to be home that long. I didn't want to be home for nearly a week. I wanted to be home for a day, not a week. Trans Am forgot about me. Actually, I had to start charging them downtime for leaving my ass at home. How many companies do you know of forget about you? They damn sure forgot about me. And I didn't like it. I like going home. Granted, I love going home. I love spending time with my family. But as a truck driver, you get into that mindset, all right, go home for a couple days, get your ass back out on the road. You need to make money. I was in that mindset for 4 of those 5 days. One day home is fine. I can kiss, make phone, make up with my family, have a good dinner to eat and everything. One day is fine. I don't particularly like going home for a week straight. But that's just me, all right? Now, speaking of home time, for every week you are out, you get a day and a half home. Can you say that about most companies? No. Most of them, for every week you're out, you get a day or a half a day home. I don't like that. Sorry, I'm watching this red light, make sure when I get loaded. But anyhow, I can kind of see, they got a gauge on here to show how much weight's on my truck. I only thought flatbed trucks had that, but I guess I'm wrong. It has a gauge to show how much weight you have on your truck. Pretty cool. But anyhow, there's a big red truck. Like always, I will always keep you all informed. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for everybody. I'm doing this for my viewers mainly, y'all. My very important special viewers, I like telling y'all what's up in the trucking industry. So when you do decide to join the trucking industry, you'll have a firm grip on everything you're wanting to know. Now, like I always say, like, comment, and subscribe. Any comments you have, I don't care what it is, any comments you have, put them down below. I answer them. Y'all can check on my past videos. I answer all questions. I don't hold nothing back. That's why Big Red Truck, that's why you always watch me, because I'm honest. I'm straightforward. I tell y'all what's going on. I'm that type of guy. Y'all know that. So like always, like, comment, subscribe. Show Big Red Truck a little courtesy. Subscribe, hit that little subscribe button down there. Alright? Like always, Big Red Truck, and I will see you on the flip-flop.